Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a concept so audacious, so profoundly terrifying, it could only exist in the deepest, most inaccessible shadows of our world. Forget the high-stakes poker rooms of Monaco or the glittering casinos of Las Vegas. We're going somewhere much darker. Imagine an illegal, clandestine global sport where the players aren't billionaires and the chips aren't made of clay. In this arena, the players are sovereign nations, and the currency they wager is the one thing more valuable than any amount of gold, their most classified national secrets. This is the shadow game, a hypothetical contest where the highest stakes aren't just financial ruin, but the very sovereignty and security of entire countries. We're about to explore the chilling premise of this ultimate geopolitical gamble, where intelligence, alliances, and even the fate of millions of people become nothing more than bargaining chips on a global betting table. So, how would such a terrifying concept even come to be? Why would any rational government agree to participate in a game with such catastrophic potential for failure? The answer lies in the grim logic of power politics. Picture a world teetering on the brink of multiple conflicts, a Cold War fought not between two superpowers, but a dozen. In this reality, conventional warfare is too costly, too public, and too unpredictable. Diplomacy has failed, and nations are desperate for an edge, any edge. The shadow game emerges as a twisted alternative, a contained and deniable arena to resolve disputes and gain leverage without firing a single shot. It's a pressure valve for global tensions, but one that could explode with devastating force. The participants wouldn't be presidents or prime ministers. They are completely deniable assets. These are the players, individuals cultivated from birth for this very purpose, prodigies with eidetic memories, masters of psychology, and with a complete lack of personal identity that could be traced back to their home nation. They are living ghosts, dispatched to secret locations for the tournaments. Let's paint a picture of the setting. This isn't a smoky back room. It's a place of sterile, opulent secrecy. Perhaps it's a soundproof suite in a skyscraper in a city with no extradition treaties, a place so anonymous it's invisible. Or maybe a private, unmarked submersible navigating the crushing depths of the Mariana Trench, ensuring absolute isolation. The table itself isn't wood. It's a cool, interactive surface of polished obsidian, glowing with encrypted data streams. The chips are not plastic. They are quantum encrypted data crystals, each one a vessel for a specific, verified national secret. The atmosphere is suffocatingly silent, broken only by the soft hum of air filtration and the quiet, deliberate placement of a crystal on the table. The game itself could be an infinitely complex evolution of Go or chess, where each move represents a strategic sacrifice or gain of information. It's a mental war zone. The ante to even sit at this table might be what's considered a Tier 4 secret, the complete psychological profile of a key trade negotiator, or the schematics for a soon-to-be decommissioned satellite. It's a chilling buy-in, but in this world, it's just the cost of admission. The real horror begins as the stakes escalate, round by round, moving from the merely sensitive to the existentially critical. This isn't a game of chance, it's a game of calculated risk, psychological warfare, and brutal information dominance. It's a silent war waged with knowledge as the weapon, and the battlefield is the future itself. So, we've established the terrifying "and" of the shadow game. But now, let's descend deeper into the chilling mechanics. How would such a game function without collapsing into immediate chaos and betrayal? The answer is a rigid, unbreakable set of rules, enforced by an equally mysterious and powerful third party, an organization known only as the House. The House doesn't play, it facilitates. It verifies the authenticity and value of the secrets being wagered, using unimaginable technological means to ensure no nation can cheat the system by betting false or low-value information. They are the arbiters, the bankers, and the executioners of this dark sport. their neutrality guaranteed by the fact that they profit from the game's continuation, not the victory of any single player. Their very existence is perhaps the most valuable secret of all. The core of the game revolves around a tiered system of secrets, a ladder of escalatable informational value. A game might begin with a Tier 3 secret as the opening bet. What does that look like? It could be the complete operational playbook for a friendly nation's intelligence agency, revealing their methods, assets, and priorities. Or perhaps it's the precise location of a secret underwater data cable network, which, if revealed, could be tapped or severed, isolating an entire continent. Losing this round is damaging, causing significant diplomatic fallout and requiring years of operational changes, but it's survivable. The winning nation, however, now holds a powerful piece of blackmail or a significant strategic advantage. As the game progresses, the players must wager Tier 2 secrets. Now we're in the realm of the truly devastating. A Tier 2 secret could be the identity of a nation's entire spy network in a hostile region, including their names, legends, and emergency extraction plans. Losing this bet is not an abstract loss of data. It is the concrete death sentence for dozens of deep cover agents. Another example of a Tier 2 secret might be the source code for the encryption that protects a nation's entire financial system. The winner doesn't just get information, they get the key to trigger a complete economic meltdown at a moment of their choosing. Then comes the final round, the all-in moment, where a nation must risk a Tier 1 secret. This is the informational equivalent of a nuclear weapon. A Tier 1 secret is something so fundamental that its exposure would permanently and irrevocably cripple the nation. Imagine betting the one critical flaw in your multi-trillion-dollar air defense system, a vulnerability that would render your entire fleet of fighter jets useless. Or wagering the true, verifiable compromat on your own nation's revered historical figures. Proof of a lie so profound it would shatter the country's founding myth and trigger mass civil unrest. Perhaps the ultimate Tier 1 secret is the Doomsday Protocol, the exact sequence of events and psychological triggers that would convince your leadership to launch a preemptive nuclear strike. The winner of this hand doesn't just gain an advantage, they gain total dominion over their rival. They can now blackmail, dismantle, or puppeteer the losing nation from the shadows, all without the world ever knowing a war was fought and lost. A single lost hand at this level could rewrite the global map, collapse a superpower, and reshape the course of human history, all decided in the silent tension of that one final terrifying bet. This game isn't a metaphor for war. It's a more refined, more brutal evolution of it. It is a chilling reflection of a world where the lines between peace and conflict have blurred into a perpetual gray war, fought not with soldiers, but with secrets. What secret do you think your country would be willing to risk in a game like this? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more deep dives, and we'll see you in the shadows.